right? It's like an energy, it connects us with people.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 behind-the-scenes facts about Julie and the Phantoms.
Alright, but he can just like wave his arms and make ghosts visible to lifers?
Told you, guy's got skills.
I think you make me a better writer.
I think we make each other better. Step into your greatness. Don't give up. Stand tall.
For this list, we'll be looking at little-known trivia about the Netflix musical show. Do you know any other fun facts? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. The other names for Sunset Curve. Unsurprisingly, there were many names considered for the boys' band before Sunset Curve was chosen.
I'm Googling Sunset Swerve.
Sunset Curve.
But what likely went unnoticed is the series' nod to these. In the season finale, there are band posters hanging in the background of the Orpheum, but they aren't just any posters. They actually depict group names that were once considered.
I can't even count how many bands have played here, and then ended up being huge.
If you look closely, you can see the names Big Onesie, Whisper Cats, and Midnight Madness were all once contenders. If you ask us, Sunset Curve was the right call, but any of these other picks would have definitely been fun.
I'll make sure not to wipe the tables down with this one.
Number 9. A Ferris Bueller connection. Julie and the Phantoms is executive produced and choreographed by Kenny Ortega, who also directed several episodes.
Alright, but he can just like wave his arms and make ghosts visible to lifers?
Told you, guy's got skills.
While many know him because of High School Musical, he has an extensive resume that includes choreographing Ferris Bueller's Day Off. There's actually a nod to it in the show. Remember the I Got Music number Julie imagines?
Ain't gonna fight it 'cause it's useless. I can't get this music out of my head.
The inspiration for that performance was none other than the Ferris Bueller parade sequence. The series also references Ortega's work as the choreographer for Dirty Dancing. The dance moves in perfect harmony are reminiscent of Johnny and Baby's dance, and you can see a take on the infamous lift when the group gets the call from the Orpheum.
We're playing the Orpheum, baby! Yeah!
Number 8. Dirty Candi's style. Did watching Carrie and the rest of her group perform give you a sense of deja vu? There's a good reason for that. It turns out that the hit girl group Fifth Harmony's dance moves provided the inspiration for Dirty Candi's. And no matter how you feel about Carrie and the girls, there's no denying their style was vibrant.
Make moves on the rise now. Run stuff, get a piece of that pie now. We're the best, no doubt. Check it out, yeah, we make them say wow.
Their fun on-stage outfits, reminiscent of literal candy wrappers, were actually custom made.
Look who spent all her daddy's money on costumes and Katy Perry's choreographer.
Well, it paid off.
According to the show's costume designer, Soyeon An, the bright and lively outfits actually draw their inspiration from K-pop and Japan's streetwear. That, combined with the fact that each member of the band has a signature color, gives us major closet envy.
I'm my own goals, just talking honestly. Must have won the lottery. Ain't no one as hot as me. Stealing looks, it's robbery. Everywhere I go, all eyes on me.
Number 7. The casting process. There was one thing that was really important to Ortega while casting: creating an actual band. He said, quote, "I see this as a series that has an album, that is a band that can tour, and that can take on a multitude of lives."
What I want to do is I want to put real kids on screen, telling real stories that are genuine, that are authentic. It's finding the right cast that's identifiable, that kids are going to relate to, fall in love with, and want to support.
Ortega had a very specific image in mind. For Julie, he envisioned a Latinx newcomer. On their end, the boys had to mix humor and heart.
What are you guys doing in my room?
We were looking for the kitchen?
And of course, all four needed to have acting chops and the musical skill required of their characters. The actors described the audition process as extremely demanding, with multiple singing, playing, and acting requirements. Luckily, Ortega felt a spark watching Madison, Charlie, Jeremy, and Owen perform. Thus, Julie and the Phantoms were born. Number 6. The songwriters behind Perfect Harmony. Throughout the preparation process, the band was given plenty of creative freedom to make the music their own, and because their creativity was encouraged, Madison Rayes and Charlie Gillespie, who played Julie and Luke, actually wrote perfect harmony.
I think you make me a better writer.
I think we make each other better.
They knew the number represented a big moment for their characters, so they took it upon themselves to work on it in private whenever they could spare a moment. Interestingly, they were inspired by Gabriella and Troy's romantic rooftop number in High School Musical 3's senior year. When they surprised Kenny Ortega with the finished product, he liked it so much that he decided to put it in the show.
Oh, this is actually happening.
We're glad he did, because it's one of the most beautiful moments in the series.
Wow, we nailed that.
Number 5. The evolution of Julie's clothes. It's often said that the clothes we wear are an outward reflection of how we feel.
Hey, underachiever.
Hey, disappointment.
This is definitely true for Julie. Ortega and Soyeon made the deliberate choice to have her outfits evolve alongside her throughout the show. At first, her clothes are baggier, reflecting the fact that she's hiding from the world. But as she grows into herself, her style becomes more confident. Her butterfly-adorned outfit is actually meant to be representative of this evolution.
Shout, shout, come on and let it out. Don't gotta hide it, let your colors blind their eyes.
Of the look, On said, quote, "This is when the caterpillar who has been cocooned this whole time has finally turned into a butterfly, and now it's time for her to fly." As we see Julie find her voice, we also see her find her style.
Step into your greatness. Don't give up. Stand tall.
Number 4, recording the songs. There's no question that music is a big part of this show's identity.
Right? It's like an energy, it connects us with people. They can feel us when we play.
The songs are good, but beyond that, Ortega made sure they had meaning and sent a message. In an interview, he described how Now or Never, which is sung by the boys, had to convey the energy that Sunset Curve was about to be the next big thing.
Won't stop climbing, 'cause this is our time, yeah. When all the days felt black and white, those were the best shades of my life.
Similarly, Ortega explained how Julie's performance of Wake Up is a pivotal moment that needs to be portrayed as such, since it's the audience's first look at her identity as an artist.
Wake up, you dream and make it true. Look out, looking inside of you.
Essentially, without even hearing a line of dialogue, viewers understand who the characters are through the soundtrack. It's a pretty impressive feat. Number 3, the Dahlia references. If you look closely enough, you'll find just how prevalent dahlias are in the show. In fact, some sort of nod to them, whether literal or not, can be found sprinkled throughout the 9 episodes of the show.
Science.
Sometimes it's intentionally obvious, like in the final episode, but in many cases it's worked in as a subtle detail. The reason for this is a touching one. They're there as a tribute to Julie's mom, Rose, whose favorite flower was none other than the dahlia.
I like this. Pretty flower. Thanks. It's a dahlia. My mom's favorite.
Julie reveals this fact in episode 6, but the fact that the flower was continuously referenced before this was an unspoken way to weave her connection with her mother into the story.
I just wish you were here.
Number 2, the hardest scene to shoot. The scene where Madison pleads to her late mother in the alley of the Orpheum is probably one of the show's most touching and emotional to watch.
Why can't you just come pick me up? And hold me in your arms and just tell me that everything's gonna be okay and that I'm gonna get through it.
Not to mention it's followed by an equally chilling performance of Stand Tall. Just as these moments were intense for viewers, they were for the actors too. In fact, Madison Rayes described them as being the most difficult scenes to shoot. She said, quote, "It was really mentally draining, and coming up to the last week of us filming, so those feelings were 100% real, and it was our last performance together."
They're gone. I'm so sorry. They were my friends. my band, my family.
She also shared that the song was technically challenging for her, though she's mastered it now. Here's hoping there's a second season so this band can deliver more amazing performances. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You'll have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The actors actually performed the songs. While a lot of times actors can fake musical skill for a show like this one, that wasn't the case here. Kenny Ortega made it a priority to ensure that he was putting together a real band. This meant that a big emphasis was put on making sure that the cast really honed their musical skill, because it's always them performing.
Can you hear me? Loud and clear. Gotta get ready. 'Cause it's been years.
From singing to playing their characters' instruments to acting on top of all that, the preparation was intense. In fact, before shooting began, a boot camp was set up so that everyone could get ready.
We're reading scripts, we're talking character, we have a dance warm-up, and then a dance workout, and then we have choreography, costume fitting, hair tests, music lessons, vocalizing, rehearsing of songs, and then band practice.
So it was just like a lot.
The cast described it as jam-packed days where everyone really got the chance to master their craft. And as an added bonus, it served as a major bonding opportunity.
Boot camp is one of the funnest things I've ever done. It's like summer camp, but getting ready for a TV series.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.